Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, that's been intercepted. Japan finding their passes. Shot a goal! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Indonesia trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. It's Neymar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And he's there to retrieve it. Indonesia are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
And the defence can get it clear. Shot could... Bellingham! Pedri. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Oh, well played, well played.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience...
He's got a sight off the post. Bellingham. Rodri. Now it's Eto'o. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Can he finish? Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Indonesia can counter promptly here. Pedri. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And that interception was most necessary. And the counter is on. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maradona. He's picked his way through. Pedri. Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Eto'o. And he's managed... And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro does it! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bellingham! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! They are right back in business.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar, and he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bullet. That is good alertness. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shapes to shoot! It's in! That was a given, it always was.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Japan go into the lead. Oh, good read. Could move up a gear here. Pedri. Maradona. Now there's a fine ball. Messi finds himself offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount.
It's Eto'o! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Thuram. Here's Rodri. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Bellingham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos goes in for the header! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Looking tidy in possession here. So, what can they make of this? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Maradona. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Chance here to counter. And it's Eto. He won't be happy with that one. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. And the ball's gone astray.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. And that's been intercepted. Pedri. Great skill, that's nice. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played into the middle.
Japan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well seen, saw that coming. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Fires from distance. Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. And again they hit the front. No second invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. A screamer.
Well, with the defence basically, he had to get that right, and he did. I thought that was a very well-worked goal.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10.
So, time for
Messi.
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
Japan take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Number 22. Zico.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Son Heung-min. Substitutions taking place.
Looks to the other side. Pull it. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the cup header! And another time! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Zico. And it's Son Heung-min. Brilliantly cut out. He can get that clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.